Hey up, Meodes. It is King Rowie here, the king of craft beer, the king of beer reviews, and dare I say it, the final boss of beer reviewers. That's it. I'm sticking with that now. It is the final boss of beer reviewers. I did that little thing where I was like, because I was making them up. People weren't calling me that. Like, people weren't calling me like the Rob Van Dam of beer reviews, you know what I mean, or like the Benjamin Netanyahu, bad example of just the two most sort of biggest celebrities I know that I could come up with straight away. People weren't calling that. I hadn't heard people calling that. Like, I was making that up. Do you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't, they weren't saying that. That was me. But I could just kind of stop doing it. Look at this fucking state of that. Like, my room's clean. I've got like this fucking blue bottle cunt sort of flying around. But like the final boss of beer reviewers, that is pretty fucking sweet. So we're going with that from now on. And we have got, it's weird, I've just looked at the canned on date on this one, and it was actually canned 2 months ago. So it must have meant I must have bought it about 7 weeks ago, and it's just been in my fridge the whole time. But I knew it was in there because I keep on thinking, I'm going to drink that on a nice hot day. And but it's still well in date. It's been kept nice and chilled. It is from Azvex. It is a part of their Mana series, or maybe Mana. We'll go with Mana. But there we go. So that fly's really distracting me. So yeah, it is Mana, smoothie sour, mandarin, and coconut. Now, I love coconut. Like, coconut is one of my favorite flavors. I'd even eat some coconut. I mean, if I had to, like if I was hungry. But like, obviously coconut's in its best form in a Bounty bar. That is like, the Bounty bar is just the king of chocolate bars, dare I say. Although Star bars, I think, are a very underrated bit of the art of the chocolatier. But yeah, in beer, especially imperial stouts, coconut always goes down a treat. Toasted, untoasted, your boy doesn't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, coconut is just an immense flavor. And even though sour beers are for posers and for people who do it with their socks on, I have liked everything that Azvex have put out from the sour stable. This has gone to shit. I've like, my mind is just completely gone. I'm just thinking about Bounty bars now. I'm just thinking about like, oh, that's all it is. But yeah, so we have got, it is vegan friendly. I bought it from Brew Cavern. Like I said, it turns out 7 weeks ago, so it's probably sold out. Still, go on their website anyway and check it out. The can is pretty tough, but it has been kept chilled. Let's see what happens here. Oh my days, that is like a beautiful color. That is like, oh, okay, here we go. Oh man alive. Oh, we have got a gloopy boy here. Look at that. I tell you what, it's a good job I did keep that in the fridge, because that is insane. That is super thick. It's gonna go over the top. We're just gonna have to go straight in. Slurp time. Man alive, like, I pity some of, sorry, I've got a little cloth here because there's a little bit of spillage. You can't have that, can you? Sort of, keep my desk very clean. I'm not just doing that because like there's a fly there and I'm worried all of a sudden. Do you know what I mean? I do keep my desk relatively clean. But yeah, enough of that. Let's get back to where we were. So, like, insane color, glass wrecker level head. Do you know what I mean? Like that, it's probably as much of a bad pour as anything, but that is, it looks incredible. It smells incredible, and I mean, I've already got it bloody slurped. It tastes outstanding. Oh, honestly, like, I was What's the ABV on this? I don't know if I've done that bit yet. 6%. So it's on the stronger side, but that is incredible. Like, if I was going out for like a full day of drinking, like all we're having all day is some fucking Bronson's, lads. We're on the Prosecco today. This is what I'd start my day off with. This is what I'd have to line my stomach in the morning, with me crunchy nut cornflakes. Breakfast of champions. Do you know what I mean? Fuck the full English. A nice bowl of Kellogg's crunchy nut cornflakes. Breakfast of kings. And I would have one of these with it, and that would set you on for the fucking best day of your life. That is mental. I'm annoyed it's taken me so long to drink this, because now, like, I'm basically talking about something you're probably not going to be able to buy. I'll tell you what, I love this one so much. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to say I'm going to do it, is because I'll forget. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've just recorded 3 videos back to back. Do you know what I mean? Give me a break. I might even go on the interwebs and track down some places that still have cans of this and put them in the comments, not in the comments, description, so you can potentially see, because you need this in your life. If you don't like coconut, you're fucked. Do you know what I mean? It is so coconutty and creamy and thick and delicious and glorious and gloopy. It is, I don't know. I know John Nickel, Geordie Beard Guy. Boom! Do you know what I mean? Geordie Beer Guy, not Beard Guy. But yeah, Geordie Beer Guy. I know he's a fan of this. I think he gave it 5 out of 5. But he also did once give a beer a 5 out of 5 and said he'd never drink it again. So, you know, you can take that with what you want. But, you know, the guy's a mint. The guy's a legend. That is outstanding. That's absolutely outstanding. It's vegan as well, so there's no lactose or anything like that. That is just, could be my sour of the summer. It could be my sour. Well, it's probably the only sour I'm going to drink this summer, which, you know, would make it that way. But that is ridiculous. It's a stupid colour. My glass is fucked. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to soak that for a week in bleach. Do you know what I mean? Like, to get that off of there. But definitely worth it. That is absolutely magic. That is like fucking outstanding. That is a 12 out of 10. That is incredible. Man alive. Okay, well, thank you very much indeed for watching. As always, it is super appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, then, you know, give your boy a like, give your boy a subscribe. Do you know what I mean? Like, you may as well. It's free, isn't it? It doesn't cost you anything, and in the long run, it will cost YouTube something. So, you know, pennies. But yeah, so you may as well. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Like I said, I'm gonna get bogged down with that again. I'm gonna head off now, and I'll see you all in a bit. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, in a bit. Bye.